I would like to introduce you to Yu Sensei. Yu Sensei is a kimono expert, educator of kimono, and a bridal consultant. She began her career when she married into a kimono retailer in Kobe City. She gradually expanded her business beyond family retail to become the head instructor of a kimono school. In addition, she established a bridal group called Yu and Yu, and currently is the chairperson of a non-profit organization called I Love Kimono Happiness Organization. She has also created a technique called the New Kimono, integrating kimono to Western wardrobe. Yu Sensei has presented similar shows in Italy, France, and Holland, and last year she presented at Akimatsuri directing a furisode and yukata show. I'm very happy to present Yu Sensei.
Please enjoy this program.
So without further ado, let's bring in our first model, Mr. Tom Brooks. Tom is wearing what is called a Yonezawa tsumugi, which is a fabric made and worn in the northern region of Japan. Tsumugi is a hand-woven silk made from leftover cocoons. It is highly prized by the Japanese. His obi is also Yonezawa tsumugi, which is tied in the kaku obi kai no kuchi style. The man's obi compared to a woman's is narrow. It's very handsome. Thank you, Tom. Next, Kyohei Sugimoto-san. Wearing a Oshima tsumugi, which is a fabric made in Kagoshima, a region in southern Japan. This tsumugi has a shine and feels rough to the touch, but actually is very light. At first glance, it looks like it has a flat surface, but upon close inspection, you can see that each weave looks like a turtle shell with 6 sides. Each row has 80 of these 6-sided shapes. The higher the weave count, the more valuable it becomes. The obi on this kimono was made in Hakata, Kyushu, and Yu Sensei contrasted a darker obi to highlight the blue one. It is also tied in the fashion of kaku obi, a popular style among men and used often in theater to portray a sense of recklessness. Thank you. Next, we have 2 nagajiban on hangers. When comparing men's kimono to women's kimono, there is a stark difference in that it is, well, very conservative. Most of the colors used in men's kimono are brown, black, and gray, and they usually lack embellishment, unlike in women's kimono. However, men's individual expression is found in the nagajiban, or undergarments, which are only seen at the home. The first hanger, which Yu Sensei is carrying, describes a scene. It's a scarecrow guarding the new crop of rice from hungry sparrows. To the right is a nariko. Sensei, nariko is a nariko which rattles with the wind and further shoos off the sparrow. Because of the gentle nature of the scene, a man in his later years would have worn this. It's lovely, isn't it? The second hanger, which Mariko-san is holding, shows you some lions. You can see the boldness and strength. There is tie-dye technique on the lions in a contained area at the bottom. Other popular scenes that men wear for their nagajiban are Mount Fuji, landscapes, scenes from kabuki, birds and animals such as falcons and tigers. Another place where men show their fashionable creativity are in the lining of the haori or jacket. The lining is glimpsed when the garment is taken off. It is custom made to that person and shows motifs. Tom-san, onegaishimasu. On Tom-san's haori, there is several kanji written on the inside. The kanji means kotobuki, which means long life, and some kanji also of fuku, which means fortune. Thank you very much. The next one, please. The inside of the haori, is a ukiyo-e print of a man and a woman sharing a romantic moment. Can you see that? Some may wonder how it feels to have this up your sleeve and on your back. Okay, じゃあ着させてあげてください。The men's haori is mostly black or green, but on formal occasions it can be white. Today, Yu Sensei will also tie a big navy tassel in the front. Makes it look more formal, doesn't it? Very nice. Tom-san, let's see. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, gentlemen. It looks very, very nice. Next, we have Linda. Linda-san. Next, we have Linda, who is wearing a haori or short silk jacket over her kimono made of hand-woven tsumugi. Haori literally means folded wing and keeps the kimono and sleeves from getting soiled. The haori, unlike a coat which should be removed at the entrance, can be worn inside the home. As you can see, the tie in the front is much thinner and less embellished than the male counterpart. Thank you, Linda. You can remove your howdy. Nations. Linda is tall enough to be able to carry the big block geometric print, which is common for tsumugi. As you may have noticed, Linda is not wearing her kimono in the traditional style. Rather, it is styled in the new kimono, showing her ankles in a retro 50s style, and wears sandals. Her Nagoya obi, made of black satin or shusu, is tied smaller, but very chic. You like it? Thank you, Linda. Next, we have back on stage Mr. Tomio Moriguchi. Oh, there he is. Mr. Moriguchi is wearing a muji kimono in solid brown. He is also wearing a howdy. Inside the howdy is another example of a personalized decoration. It is subtle and fashionably hidden. It is a picture of Mount Fuji and nearby provincial town. Now, Yu Sensei will help him into a hakama, which is a pretty pleated skirt over kimono. There are two